in Guwahati because the toss has resulted in South Africa winning it again and opting to bat. India's hard luck with the toss continues as South Africa have opted to bat in the Barsapara test match against India. Temba Bavuma believes that there are not that many cracks on the wicket and it is going to be a fresh wicket. Yes, there will be some early moisture because of an early start that we are having. So, Barsapara will dish out a red soil wicket. It's a hard wicket. There are some patches of grass. It hopefully will not break down at this stage, and that's why South Africa have won the toss and have opted to bat. Hopefully, they put up a big score. That's what Temba Bavuma is saying, and that is how we are looking at it. But as far as the Indian cricket team is concerned, the side that has been picked will be up for debate because you got Yashasvi Jaiswal and KL Rahul. That's fine. There will be no talking points on that. Shubman Gill, as confirmed, is missing out because of a neck injury that he's got. But you've got Sai Sudharsan. Sai Sudharsan is batting at number 3. He's been slotted in that particular position. Then you've got Dhruv Jurel at 4. You've got Rishabh Pant, the captain, Ravindra Jadeja, the vice captain. Then you have Nitish Reddy coming in at number 7. Washington Sundar, who was your number 3 in Kolkata, has been slotted in at number 8. Now, is that a good move? Was that experimentation a failure? Was it a success? We don't know because Washington Sundar combined hung around in Kolkata, scored a total of 60 runs in 2 innings, but now he's been shuffled down to number 8. Then you got Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj, and Jasprit Bumrah. So what it does is you got 3 spinners in Washington Sundar, Kuldeep Yadav, and Ravindra Jadeja. So there is variety in that. No spinner could be under bowled. That might be the reasoning at this point in time. You got Nitish Reddy, who is a pace bowling all-rounder. So that will give some kind of momentum. If you want a break in momentum of Mohammad Siraj and Jasprit Bumrah, you will get that. So that is why this squad will be up for debates. But Sai Sudharsan, remember, in that Delhi test match scored 87. But then he wasn't picked for Kolkata. Now you picked him and then you said that, okay, Washington Sundar, you go back to number 8. Really? Why then was that experiment conducted in Kolkata? Why did you not pick a specialist in that particular position? There is no disrespect to Washington Sundar. He is a really good player. But is he your number 3? Really? That is a big issue that is there. So, the current situation is India's bad luck with tosses. Be it Surya Kumar Yadav, be it Shubman Gill, be it Rishabh Pant, everybody continues to lose tosses. And remember, this is Rishabh Pant's official test captaincy debut. He has captained in T20Is before when Temba Bavuma was the captain. He made his captaincy debut then. But now he's got a test captaincy debut and Temba Bavuma is at the other end as well. South Africa, on the other hand, they are going in with a rather settled team, and that is where, when you look at it, it's quite good that South Africa have gotten most of the advantage. Yes, we have to understand that Barsapara, the test match here, will be very different for a lot of reasons. You're going to have a 9 a.m. start. Then you'll have your tea session at 11 o'clock. Then you'll have your lunch session at 1:20. And then your match will end by 4 o'clock with an extension until 4:30. But good luck if you want to extend the match until 4:30 because in Barsapara, it becomes dark very, very quickly. At about 4:15, it'll feel like you're in twilight. Good luck in trying to finish the game by 4:30. That is the way we are looking at it. In Barsapara, it becomes really, really dark at this point in time. So it will be very interesting to understand the dynamics. The game changer is that you're starting half an hour early. If you want to play test matches there, you have to play with the pink ball. That's how you'll increase the popularity of the format in that sense. But that is a debate for another day. But then the experimentation has ended with Washington Sundar being slotted in at number 8. Sai Sudharsan will be your number 3 at this point. So, India are going in with 2 changes. As we know that Shubman Gill has been ruled out. He just couldn't be fit in time. The neck injury is quite serious at this stage. And that's why you have to understand that Shubman Gill is in doubt even for the ODIs. Maybe for the first ODI, he is in doubt. Who will be your captain? That is a big debate. But then first, this test match has to end. Many people will be wondering, is there going to be a 3-day test match yet again? Because the pitch report said that there was no major cracks that will be visible. It will be good for batting. Later on, if it assists spin, that you'll have to see. This is the first time a test match has been held in Barsapara. So it is a lottery wicket. We don't know how this wicket is going to be in the remainder of the days. But early morning start, remember, it's not that cold in Barsapara at this point in time. So the November nip that was expected to come, it's quite warm there at this stage. So technically, whether the pitch will break, that remains to be seen. With how quickly it will break, it's a red soil wicket, we don't know. So for people who are joining us now early morning at this point, South Africa have won the toss and have opted to bat. India have made 2 changes with Sai Sudharsan coming back and Washington Sundar getting demoted to 8. Dhruv Jurel remains. So Yashasvi Jaiswal, KL Rahul. Then you've got Sai Sudharsan, who's coming back in. He's the replacement for Shubman Gill. Dhruv Jurel is there, Rishabh Pant is there, Ravindra Jadeja is there. Nitish Reddy comes back in because he wasn't picked in Kolkata. Nitish Reddy is back. Then you've got Washington Sundar at 8, Kuldeep Yadav at 9, Mohammad Siraj, Jasprit Bumrah. So rather than 4 spinners in Kolkata, you've got 3 spinners in Barsapara. Plus you've got 3 pacers in that sense. So that is the way. But Rishabh Pant, even in his captaincy debut, he's already lost a toss. So whoever it is, tosses and all of that, India really need to do something about it because they'll be chasing last in this particular wicket. Will they hang in? Can they ensure that they can at least do better in Kolkata? That all remains to be seen. Although, looking at the wicket, it doesn't look like a Kolkata repeat all over again. So, let's see. Shreyansh Pudipadi is like saying India should hire a Pandit for winning tosses. Yes, they should. They continue to lose tosses on a consistent basis. Dr. Dave Auger, Harry Brooks scored runs in Australia. He's not a flat track guy. Yeah, I mean, see, he scored a 50. Meanwhile, in the Ashes in Perth, England have gotten a 40-run lead. England have a 40-run lead in Perth, and now they have begun, and let's see how much of a big target they give Australia. But remember, Perth on day 2 can become very good. It's again a reminder, and people and many other patriotic and nationalistic media outlets have said, oh, why can't we criticize the Perth wicket? We will criticize the Perth wicket if the game ends in 2.5 or 3 days. If it goes till day 4 or day 5, then what is the need to criticize? Day 1 always has been tough in Perth. That's what many nationalistic people tend to forget at this point in time. In India, you've altered the basic conditions of wickets, and that's why you're seeing rank turners, and you lose in 2.5, 3 days. You look at Perth. If it goes to day 4, then why will there be criticism? That's the very nature of the Perth wicket that is there. So today and tomorrow, if England manage to bat well and bat long, and Australia manage to hang in until day 4, day 5, who knows? Who knows what can happen? But yeah, Australia are already on the back foot on day 1, day 2 of the Ashes. They've already lost all their wickets and they're trailed by 40 runs. In the second innings, batting does become easier, as demonstrated in the BGT match against India last time. First innings, both teams struggled. Second innings became better for batting. So that's how it is. It's like Wellington. The Basin Reserve becomes a swing paradise for 1-2 days. Then it absolutely flattens out on day 3, 4 and 5. And then you see big scores there as well. So that is where pitch criticism has to be tempered with the right amount of thing. If it gets over on day 2, day 3, yes, it was a terrible wicket. It is a terrible wicket in Perth. So that's how I want to just see Dr. Dave Walker. IB16 is like saying, oh, whitewash is loading. I'm not so sure about that, IB. I don't think you're seeing a whitewash yet. India can bowl very well and the batters can step up to the situation. Let's hope that it happens at this stage. Amit 579, captains change, but India's fate with the toss remains the same. Yes, it does. Captains come, captains go, but toss remains the same. Muthuswamy will do well. Mere Ram Pyare Ram is saying, oh yes, it's going to be really, really good. Muthuswamy, I mean, remember he missed out. We thought it was a blunder, but South Africa still managed to win. Danush is saying the last time India lost 2 home test series in 1 year period was in 1984-85. if India loses the series, Gambhir should be sacked as coach. And I don't think Gambhir's tenure then is tenable as a test coach if he loses the series 2-0. Imagine in 2 consecutive years you had in November 2 whitewashes at home. That is unprecedented when you have to look at it, and that is the way. Lost 2 home test series, yeah, 1984-85, and the one time that India lost 2 consecutive series at home was in 1959 1960, when you lost to the West Indies and when you lost to Australia in that period. Then Gambhir will not be able to sustain himself in tests, at least. See, after this is the last test match that you're playing. After that, red ball takes a backseat for India at least until August of 2026. That's when you go to Sri Lanka. That's the thing that you're looking at. Pawan Singh is saying, your thoughts on Australia versus England, who will win the first game? Don't know, yaar. It's a tough one. But I think it could be England. In the year of firsts, it could be England. Because remember, the last time England won an opening Ashes test in Australia was way back in the 80s. It could happen. Year of firsts, anything could happen. And as I speak, Dr. Dave Walker saying Zach Crawley, golden duck in the second innings. That means Crawley's Ashes in Australia started off with a pair. Well. If this match gets over today or tomorrow, then I think the Perth wicket will get a shellacking. It's not going to be easy at this point. So, thoughts on Crawley, Shreyansh Putipatti? Out on a golden pair, what do you do? Out on a pair, what do you do? Why so much backing for Crawley? Well, why so much backing for Johnny Bairstow? Bairstow managed 100 tests with an average of 36. Yes, he would give you that freakish knock, but then he would have a prolonged drought in that sense. So, yes, it's not looking that good at this point in time. Why you back Craig Brathwaite? 100 tests, 32 average. You have to ask them. So, Crawley, they see something in him. And remember, in the 2023 Ashes, he was pretty good in England. But in Australia, first test match, he's found out that it's not that easy. So, yes, it's not going to be easy in this particular game. Whether we'll see if England can continue having a good score. But I don't think, if it gets over in 3 days, this Perth test match, then I think the pitch will get a lot of criticism. I mean, this is not how you prepare for a test match. So, coming back home to Barsa Para at this stage. So, Barsa Para at this point, let's see how the wicket develops, because it's an early morning start. There will be moisture on the wicket. Maybe South Africa will lose about 2-3 wickets, and then we'll see how the spinners come into the fore. This time, Washington Sundar will get more than 1 over. Because in Kolkata, he just got 1 over, and that's why it's there. Danush, Bairstow is better test player than KL Rahul, and Brathwaite was only test batter WI had. Well, that's their problem, and Bairstow is better test player than KL Rahul. Well, I don't see KL Rahul playing 100 tests. That's the thing. Yes, you can, he may play about 80-90 tests, but looking at the calendar, and that took about 2-3 years more, I don't see KL Rahul play 100 tests. At least Bairstow's played 100 tests. And last question, India's number 4 in this match. Good question. I think it should be Dhruv Jurel. Jurel might be your number 4. That's how the team sheet, when you look at it, that's how he's been slotted in. Jurel is your number 4. You got Pant at 5, you got Jadeja at 6, Nitish at 7, Washington at 8. Either you'll have a swap. Washington, we don't know whether he bats at number 4 this time. We don't know. Whether Washington will come at 3 and Sai Sudharsan will come at number 4. That we don't know. Even that can happen. Then everybody goes one position lower. Maybe Nitish will be at 7, Jadeja will be at 8. Anything could happen with your batting order at this stage. I'm only saying in the team sheet, Washington Sundar is at 8, but it definitely is not certain. So, Washington at 3, Sudharshan at 4. Sudharshan at 3, Jurel at 4. Maybe that will happen. Maybe that could happen. So, India versus Australia, India 2027 will be easy as Australia's batting lineup will be weak. No, I don't think so. That's going to be an issue. Maybe Australia will find some of their batters in 2026. This is Khwaja's last series. That's what I think. So that's the way. Danush, will Shreyas miss even New Zealand ODI series if replacement performs well, then his ODI place could be out? Well, Danush, there is no question about it, because Shreyas Iyer is missing the T20 World Cup also. He's not fit before the IPL. That's what we gave a latest update. Shreyas Iyer is not there for the South Africa series, even for the New Zealand series. He's not there in the T20 World Cup also. Because the timeline that has been given for his recovery, he can't play the T20 World Cup. It is too touch and go. And that's where you look at it. He will directly play the IPL, and let's see how it pans out from this stage in time. So, yes, that is the latest news we're giving you from Barsapara at this point. It is India who have lost the toss yet again. South Africa have won it and they have opted to bat. There is two changes in the Indian lineup with Sai Sudharsan coming in at number 3. That's what he's been slotted in, but he could change. Nitish Reddy is in the side, and you have seen this. So KL Rahul, Yashasvi Jaiswal, you got Sai Sudharsan, Dhruv Jurel, Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja, Nitish Reddy, then you got Washington Sundar, Kuldeep Yadav, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj. And this is the first instance of a wicket falling before a run was scored in each of the 3 innings of a test. Yes, it is. It is a good stat, Dr. Deva. When will Virat come from? Any news for South Africa ODI series? Maybe after this test match, they'll announce the side. Or maybe they will announce it, say, on Monday or Tuesday. Whenever the test match ends, they'll immediately announce it. Maybe that's the way we are looking at it. So that is about it, folks. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this toss update. We'll be back for the tea session. Remember, that's at 11 o'clock. We'll also be doing the Ashes day end and also the India-South Africa match. Also, 2 major test matches that are going on side by side. We'll be giving you all the updates. So, bye-bye. See you soon.